The war in Ukraine well into its 5th week now, and many still inside that war-torn country are desperately trying to get out. Some are American. A mom and her 9-month-old son had to travel from their apartment just outside the capital city of Kyiv, right there in the center of your screen, to the Slovakian border. Much of that journey, through mountains, by the way, was made on foot.
Yeah, unbelievable. The two were trapped in Ukraine until the woman's father came to the rescue, helping the family escape after weeks of trying to cut through complicated red tape. Joining us now is that Fitchburg, Massachusetts father, Dr. William Hubbard, and his daughter, Aislinn. Thank you so much for joining us today. Dr. Hubbard, so we understand that everyone is safe, and we're so happy that your daughter and grandson are safe. It didn't happen easily, though. Your grandson was actually ripped away from your daughter at the border. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, well, what had happened was we had traveled from Kyiv to the border, and we were getting ready to cross, and we didn't have documents other than a DNA test and some birth photos, but they were letting the Ukrainian women across the border with just those types of documents. And apparently, because we were considered foreigners, the first thing they thought of was that we were involved in child trafficking. So they stopped us and detained us for almost a week in a military detention center.
Wow. And
finally, we got out of there. We went to another hotel, and we said, no, we're not going to attempt the border again with the baby. And at that point, we put together a plan for my daughter, her boyfriend, and the baby to hike over the mountains across the frontier and cross into Slovakia.
Aislinn, good morning. Nice to see you. How is it to be back home safe in Fitchburg?
Oh, I'm not back in Fitchburg yet.
We're actually in Prague. We're actually in Prague in the Czech Republic.
Well, it's going to feel even better then when you're back home in Fitchburg. But Aislinn, I want to go through a little bit of sort of why you were there, because that people ask, well, why was she having a baby at home in Ukraine? So if I have the story correct, you went to Ukraine when you were about 16 for ballet, so you could study ballet. They've got wonderful programs over there. And then you decided to have your baby at home because this was the height of COVID. And people have got to remember that the way that Ukraine handled COVID and the way the U.S. handled it, a lot different. It was not safe to go to hospitals in Ukraine, especially to deliver a baby. And that's why you didn't have a birth certificate, because you had the baby at home. Is that accurate?
Yes, correct.
And that created all these problems, right, Dad?
Yeah.
Well, that created many of the problems, but a lot of the problems also occurred because we had a lot of inaction from the State Department in reference to this problem. I started reaching out to them in December, and I kept telling them, if you guys don't help us, this is what's going to happen. And exactly what I predicted happened exactly as predicted. And but anyway, at the end of the day, we were able to persevere. And we got Aislinn and the baby to freedom and out of the Ukraine into a safe area. And ultimately, that's what's important. At some point, the State Department can reflect on how they handled this situation. And hopefully they correct it so that no other American families find themselves in that situation in the future.
Yeah, Dr. Hubbard, talk to us about what it was like to go through the mountains. What was the weather like? How did you do it? Did you have the GPS in your phone? How did you get through that?
Well, I think there might be a little bit of a misunderstanding. Basically, I took the train from, I hitchhiked to Lviv from the Polish border. And then I took the train from Lviv to Kyiv, and then I caught a ride with an acquaintance I had met on the train to my daughter's apartment. Then we had hired a driver to drive us to Uzhgorod, which is on the Slovak border.
Okay.
The only portion of the trip that went across the mountains was the trip when Aislinn carried the baby over through the Carpathian Alps into Slovakia.
Okay, we just have about a minute left. Are you, Aislinn, do you plan to go back to Ukraine if you're able to, if the war ends?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I have no plans to go back.
Okay, that makes sense. Dr. Hubbard, tell me about the journey now. So how do you get back to, when are you going to be at a Dunkin' Donuts in Fitchburg?
Well, basically what's going to happen is Aislinn's going to stay here in Prague and get Seraphim, our grandson's documents straightened out
Right.
with the U.S. Embassy here in the Czech Republic. And then at that point, she's going to start thinking about the next steps in her life. As far as myself, I'm planning on returning home on Saturday and going back to my life as a doctor and a husband and house caregiver.
Yeah. Aislinn, I have like 15 seconds. How are you doing? How is your baby doing?
Yeah.
Just emotionally after going through all of this, I'm sure you must be so happy to be with your dad.
Well, I feel relieved myself. My baby's doing really good. He's probably the most adaptable of us all.
They
He's
always
most
are.
adaptable of us all.
Totally.
Yes, they are. Well, we thank you.
Yeah, they're very adaptable.
Well, we thank you, Dr. Hubbard. Aislinn, we appreciate it. We are glad that you and your family are safe. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
For having me.